Ready for a shocking statistic? This really is. More than a quarter of people, who failed to get an appointment with an NHS dentist in the last 2 years treated themselves at home. That's according to a new survey.
And one of those is Layla Waters, who's pulled out 7 of her own teeth because she was just in so much pain. She couldn't stand it any longer, and she joins us now to talk about it alongside Len de Cruz from the British Dental Association. Now, Layla, we've spoken before, haven't we? And at that point, you were only at 4 teeth having to pull out, just a small matter of 4 teeth.
Just a small
and
matter
even
of
after talking about it and appearing on Good Morning Britain and trying, the problem has gone on.
Yeah.
You just can't get a place? Is it that simple?
It is that simple. I have made, from the very beginning of the last maybe 2 years, I've made over 100 phone calls just trying to find a dentist that's taken on. And every single one that I've phoned, there's just no chance of getting in.
So you contacted 100 different places and you keep going back and asking and asking?
Yeah. And the waiting list, I just keep getting told they're like 18 months long and we can't put you on it because they're way too long.
So they won't even put you on the waiting list, even though...
No.
So it's not really a waiting list?
No.
It's a backup.
They've told me that once it gets to over a year, they won't put you on it.
Because they know that they'll never have the place for you to see it.
And later, so you've tried not your local dentist, but have you tried all? Where do you live? Where are you sort of?
I live in Cambridge.
In Cambridge. So have you tried all? Have you pretty much been to all the dentists in your?
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, honestly.
So it's not even to the same one every time. You've called different ones.
Not the same one every time.
Wow.
And the closest one I found, and it was 2.5 hours away.
And what did they say? Was that possible or no?
If I could have got there, and at the time...
You couldn't?
I couldn't, no. When I was struggling to get money together just for general life...
Yes.
That, for me, was just not doable at all.
You couldn't get, you know, the cost of getting there to do it. So instead, you literally took a pair of pliers?
I did.
Was it pliers? We've been saying pliers. I wasn't sure.
Was it... The first time, it was pliers, but...
God.
As crazy as it sounds... You get used to it. After that, it was just a bit of tissue, and I was putting it on my finger.
And the problem
is the reaction that,
horrible.
I just feel for you.
And also, because your teeth haven't been treated, as we know, Len, the untreated teeth then get worse and worse. So now you said the last one was so loose, you could, with a piece of tissue, pull it out.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, you must be listening to this as a dentist, and we know how you want people to go to the dentist. That's the nag that parents say to their children, you know, and make sure they do themselves. Get to the dentist, because if you get in early, you can prevent problems like this happening. Your heart must sink.
It is. I'm really, really sorry for Layla. She shouldn't be in this situation at all. Very sympathetic to that particular situation. But we're in in the 21st century here in Britain. We're dealing with like a Victorian Dickensian type approach to taking your own teeth out. So fundamentally, this is down to the contract. A contract that's been in place since 2006. Various different governments have walked through this, sleepwalked through this whole problem. And it's the way dentists get paid. So it's not that dentists want to do more private work. I'm committed to the NHS. Lots of dentists are committed to the NHS. They want to work with the NHS. But it's a fundamental way dentists get paid. Now, it's a simple
Well,
simple
explain
process.
that, because I think from the outside looking in, what people see is huge figures for private work. You get less figures under the NHS. So they say, well, if they just accepted getting less money, then surely we could all get access to an NHS dentist. Why are you saying that's not the case?
Because it's the way dentists get paid. So if I do 3 fillings, 5 extractions and 4 root canal treatments, I'd get paid exactly the same if I was doing 3 fillings. OK? So I get paid exactly the same. So it's like kind of saying to a builder, come and build 2 rooms for me. While you're at it, could you build 3 rooms for the same price? That system has been in place since 2006. Okay? So it's a fundamentally flawed system. Various governments have said we're going to fix the problem. So dentists want to work in the NHS. We want to spend time with patients. We want to do prevention. We want to look after patients. But it's fundamentally
But the private alternative prices a lot of people out the market. I was talking earlier, I've had quite a lot of dental work over the last 2-3 years. I mean, it was tens of thousands of pounds, and I had to pay in different instalments. I couldn't pay all at once. I mean, I'm probably one of very few people who could afford to do that. I was very lucky and I'm very grateful. I mean, people like Layla can't... what is the profit margins that dentists are making? That's the thing. And should that be regulated?
Well, that's the real cost of dentistry. That's the real cost of dentistry.
The NHS there's no way the NHS will be able to pay that. The NHS can't pay £20,000 for it.
So the government has to decide what it wants to do. Does it want to actually provide a core service, OK, for very few people, doing simple extractions and edge treatment, or does it want to provide a comprehensive service? There is not enough money that's going into dentistry to fulfil the whole population. So 50% is all if everybody...
The thing is, though...
only 50% of people could actually afford to go. The government can afford 50% of people.
So what are we going to do? Just have to accept it? The government have said that they've created this 700,000 extra urgent dental appointments to help people like Layla. Will that help at all? Is that a drop in the ocean?
It's kind of a drop in the ocean. 700,000 is essentially 2 new appointments per month per dentist.
So do we just have to live with this then? Because we know the government hasn't got money. They're being tasked with cutting back.
It's not about the money. It's actually about the
way... So what's the solution then?
The solution is... there was a pilot that we were operating in for about 10 years. It was capitation. We're based on capitation. We don't get a salary, OK, but a capitation system worked fantastically well. Yeah. But the government decided they're going to pull that, the last government.
Layla, just the last question to you.
The last government.
Now, a lot of people, teeth are really important to people, aren't they? People now have their teeth cosmetically done. There's nothing wrong with their teeth. It's such a thing. How does it make you feel inside? I'm sure you don't want to have your missing teeth on the front of your mouth like they are now, but you have to live with it. How does it make you feel as a human being, as a person?
It affects every part of my life. I don't go out.
Oh, bless you, Layla.
Oh, my love. Oh, come here. It's so awful, isn't it? It's not only the pain, but it's the emotional, mental.
People don't get that side of it. But when I look in the mirror, my gap is all I see.
Yes.
And when I think to the person that I was before, I'm totally different.
Oh, so your confidence is gone,
I don't know how I made it here, but I think because everything happened so quick, I didn't have a chance to think about it, but I wanted to come because there's thousands.
You're doing this on behalf of lots of people.
Absolutely. And I'm not here because I want free dental work. I'm here because I need affordable dentistry. It's like you were saying. Yeah. That's absolutely never going to be doable for me. No. But if I had an NHS dentist that was affordable, that would change.
Change your life.
So you're prepared to pay something towards it? Of course you are. But within your means. And I think that's fair enough.
I just want an NHS dentist. That's...
Yeah.
Well, Layla, it's not right that you should be feeling this way, but it's incredibly brave for you to come on because, you are helping everybody and people will see and understand and you will be helping hundreds of thousands of others in your situation.
Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed to both of you. Thank you.
And, Layla, you're absolutely gorgeous as well. Don't worry about it. Honestly, you're amazing. You're an amazing human being. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Len, thank you very much.